Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Heroes of Might and Magic 2 campaign, Evil. So this is where we left off last time. I've got my crazy cat who's jumping onto my lap now. And, I thought, what better opportunity than after a very busy day, which involved both work and university for me today, to unwind with a bit more Heroes of Might and Magic 2. So we've just taken a new castle here last turn. And, see, I don't think we know much about the surrounding area just yet, so we'll leave her in the castle. Let her get some spell points there. We've got some new magic. This is, as you may know from my last episode, my favourite castle. So that's nice. Right. Let's have a look what we got going on. Not a lot. Kind of keen to finish this map off, which we should be able to do relatively quickly now. Buy more dragons. Okay. Let's see what we can try and reinforce our situation here. We're kind of at the point now where we almost need some more heroes just to give us a good advantage going on. Now, who's still alive? Just trying to figure it out. It doesn't tell me. I think I must have taken these guys out too, which means Orange is the only one alive, I believe. Okay. Probably almost at the point where we can buy a cathedral. It's very cheap for a top level unit dwelling. But as you know, obviously the Knights are one of the weakest factions in this game, so it's not exactly surprising either. In there. Really need sulfur right now. Take that mine. Could probably almost get phoenixes at this point too. Yeah, we just need more money for phoenixes. Phoenixes are a much better top level unit than dragons as well. Yeah. You can be insulted all you like, and ain't gonna help your cause. If you can hear insane purring, it's my cat. Who's decided now is the ultimate opportunity to come and get some love. Well, that does quite a lot of damage there, so it's ideal. Now I'm just thinking, I don't think any of these units, so once I kill these units I don't think they come back as skeletons. Surely they wouldn't because they're undead. It's been a long time since I've actually played this game, as you can probably tell. Okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but sure. I'm pretty sure in later games that's not the case. Okay, chasing down this guy to give him some men. We can now get phoenixes if we want to. It doesn't make a lot of sense buying them at this stage of the week, because if we want to buy units, it would be kind of nice to have our max spell power. Okay. I think that's the last castle we need to take. To be honest with you, I should have probably done this map way quicker, and if I was as adept at Heroes 2 as I used to be, it would have been a lot easier to do that quickly. Kinda wanna get rid of their heroes here because it's just gonna be annoying having to track them down. Okay, so we'll get Cathedral here. Then we'll go over here and get Red Tower. So we can now get top level units in every one of our castles. Some nice red wine to go with my heroes too. Okay. Let's give you a few more dragons. Okay, now we can take you out. Or at least that's the hope. These guys are annoying, let's get rid of them. Good. Oi, oi. It's quite a powerful spell. So one thing I hate about fighting wizards, they've quite often got very good magic, which is a little sad. Good. Going to plan here. So these guys get to go for this city, lovely. So now we've killed him. So you really want to kill heroes and not give them a chance to retreat, because that'll mean you will get any artifacts that they have. So you get all their goodies. Should be quite helpful. I did say we're going to get another hero, didn't I? Alright. Just for the sake of transporting any armies. Just use them to gather some more resources. Kind of, to be honest with you, the whole lots of hero strategy, it's not going to really do much for us in this game, because this particular map is going to be very easy. But it is, you know, if you watch all the really, really good people play heroes in Might and Magic 2 or 3, they're all going to have lots and lots of heroes. Mainly just because it's a strategic kind of way of making sure, essentially... Oh damn it, I should have gone for the... That was really dumb, I should have gone for the halflings. It's basically a strategic way of ensuring that you've always got the advantage sort of thing, so you can... It's like, I guess, think about like how all of the great armies ever in the world managed to win like massive wars and stuff. It's always like means of transportation. They can get their armies there the quickest. So basically that favours you really if you can do that. So spell points like this person. Yeah. So yeah, I mean pretty basic sort of stuff really. So you'll notice me go like to these buildings and stuff, a lot of them will give you like a one-time bonus to one of your stats, so they're always worthwhile going for, excuse me. Titans are incredibly expensive, but they are one of my, so that's Giants, the unupgraded version of their top unit. Titans, this is one of my favourite castles in the game as well. Titans are just so powerful, very overpowered in this game. I think that might be the last hero, and that'll be the end of the game once I kill him. So yeah, we're pretty much done this first scenario now, and then we'll be moving on to the second scenario. Oh, okay, so we got that hero over there. I mean, we can literally just wait them out here, and they'll lose, but I want to just go hunt them down. It's more fun, let's be real. My cat's getting very restless now. After begging to be on my lap, she's decided that that is not the place she wants to be. Oh, you'll notice one thing actually. I should point this out. So they've got poor morale. Now, one of the other downsides to death units or like necromancer units is they have like a real bad morale effect on other units. So Heroes 3's got a little bit more of a complicated morale system. Like for instance, you've got units which hate each other. Like you've got devils and angels and stuff like that, and they hate each other. So obviously you don't want them in the same army. If you're wanting a skill to improve your morale, that's called leadership. But yeah, you can also get artifacts which will improve your stats in that area as well. So yeah, it's I guess that's just the basics of it really. But as I said last time I was playing this game, if you haven't had a chance to already to play this game, I definitely recommend picking it up off Good Old Games, one of my favourite websites. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of this, the campaigns in this game. I'm actually thinking of going through all the Heroes' games. I mean, I could even do a playthrough of Heroes 1, to be honest. That could be interesting. I've never really played Heroes 1. But yeah, essentially, but I'll probably go to Heroes 3 after this, to be honest. But yeah, I really enjoy these games. I think they're really cool. It's too blind. Lucky this hero sucks at casting magic. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool to go through all the Heroes of Might and Magic games. So I'm gonna I'll do Heroes 3 after this, and the campaigns in Heroes 3, which are also incredibly good. Again, I'm like not a person who's played a lot of the campaign games. I normally just play like multiplayer with mates or like whatever the case may be. But I thought, hey, look, it's about time that I actually do the campaign games in these games, because they're actually, you know, they're quite good campaigns. I draw a line at the Heroes 5 campaign. Honestly, like I feel like the Heroes 4 campaigns are also very good. Well, the original Heroes 4 game campaigns. But essentially, honestly, in my view, like Heroes 5 is actually a pretty reasonable game. But the style, the art direction and stuff in Heroes 5, I don't know, I just didn't really like it, to be honest. I think after Heroes of Might and Magic 4, the game essentially started going downhill pretty quick. And I certainly wasn't a big fan of it after that iteration. So yeah. Alright, this is the last battle of this campaign episode. Pretty easy really, the first episode of the campaign. That should be it, I think. Yep.
Excellent work, my good general. I think we've made an impression, don't you? The lords nearest us will certainly profess loyalty, although the more distant ones still waver. I think, however, we will require a second demonstration. In the frozen waste to the north of us, the Krashaw region, are a number of barbarian tribes that my father did not bother to conquer.
Ooh. So you must unify the barbarian tribes of the north by conquering them. As in the previous mission, the enemy is not allied against you, but they have more resources at their disposal. You will win when you own all of the enemy castles and there are no more heroes left to fight. Choice: Necromancer, Warlock, or Barbarian. So that's who I can play as. Why don't we be someone different? I mean, look, in all honesty, the Warlocks are the best team in the game. So I'm gonna go as the Warlocks. Barbarians, I mean, I have to say Barbarians just about are one of the worst teams in the game. Barbarians and Knights is probably a close competition between them. Both of them can get really quick starts in the game, but in terms of like raw power later on in the game, just not so good, eh? Alright, so this time we're going to go for this to start with. That's an extra 500 gold per day. So that's the other thing that's really good about the Warlock Castle. So you notice like each castle has their kind of like special unit or special like, special building. So for the Warlock Castle, it's the dungeon. That's an extra 500 gold. So you can fight 250 more with the statue, 500 more with the dungeon. Real helpful. So we'll get that to start with. Okay. So we'll take this guy for a tour. Okay, we're gonna get 2 heroes to start with again. That's how I like to roll. We'll get Falaga! So we'll give him a little bit of an army too. Give them both an army. See what we got going on. Go get you to pick up some resources. Looks like we're surrounded by resources. On the downside of that though, the terrain is pretty crappy. So probably going to want some pathfinding here. Lots of archers. Let's just go. Maybe we'll just focus on picking up what we can pick up to start with. Oh, genie lamps. Now that's helpful. Genies are like a very broken unit in this game. You can't actually, thankfully you can't recruit them from any towns, otherwise it would be distinctly unfair. It's day 2. So we'll get a statue. Again, this is how I like to play. I like to make sure you got your money going to start with. It seems to be a good way of playing for me. You'll notice that's kind of how I play Heroes 3 as well. A lot of people don't like to play that way. They like to build up a few things first. Alright. Honestly, expensive, but worth. Right, we want to spot them here. And I'll show you just why we want to spot them. So, genies have... it doesn't actually tell you here. So they're very fast, they're a flying unit. They have quite good damage and attack and stuff. But they actually have a chance to destroy half of the units straight away. Now we don't want to take on these ghosts, not with centaurs in our army. Half the units in one go. So that's actually really, really good and pretty useful. Where do I want to go first? I think I want to go up here first. Let's give them a good going over, eh? What magic do we have? I can't remember what that likelihood of killing half the enemy units is, I'm not sure. But it can be helpful like for instance, if you wanna do a real broken strategy, you could literally spot them up, so 1 1 1 1 1 right across sort of thing, and then go attack something really strong, and just see whether you could wipe out quite a bit of that army through that strategy. It's pretty broken, to be frank. So one of the reasons I really like this castle is this is literally the only ranged unit they have. So these guys are shit, but these guys are like the ultimate counter to basically any castle which has a focus on ranged attack, because they just have so many flying units or fast units. What are these guys? Very fast. These guys are pretty average, I think, aren't they? Yeah, average. But then they've got black dragons. They've got minotaurs, which aren't flying, but they're hella fast. And then these guys are slow, but they're really strong. So I don't know. I feel like they've got most of their bases covered, apart from ranged units. And to be honest, they don't really need ranged units. Get a goal for now. Let's get these guys are going over. As we'll get the experience. I really need the magic, to be honest. So those orc units I just killed are actually part of the barbarian town. I'm not going to get those because I don't really want bad morale. It's my morale like normal. Yeah, so like the more units from different types of castles that you have, the worse your morale gets. So it's definitely something to be mindful of. What does this give you? Which docks? I think that's knowledge. So yeah, it's definitely something you want to be mindful of in this game, to be honest. It's a day today. Okay, we'll get the maze. Now with warlocks, their like strength in terms of the heroes' spell power, they get a very broken level of spell power very quickly in this game. Which I like. I'm very much on the side of magic in this game. Pathfinding will be helpful for the types of terrain we're on. So yeah, I'm very much a fan of spell power and spells in this game. It's the way to go as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so that's our second top unit already. It will take us a while to get our top unit. Okay, we're gonna get you back to the castle, buddy. Now, unfortunately, barbarians have very good pathfinding abilities, so might be shit out of luck here in terms of them catching us up. Okay, ogres. These guys are hella strong, but should destroy them. Lovely. Okay. So this is a barbarian castle. This is one of the options that I had to play. They're not bad. They're just not really they wouldn't be my choice of castle. Get that gold mine, that might be worthwhile, to be honest. So is it today? Day 6, we can get a well tomorrow. So you basically, we've already got a well. Increases the growth rate of all dwellings by 2 creatures per week. And while that's not really like a big deal for like these guys who you get, I don't know, like so many per week, when you get up the chain here, it's really quite a big deal for like your higher level or higher tier units. So a well is always a good thing to get if you don't have it. Alright, let's go get Joe Josh, give him a bit of a wrecking. Okay, we'll cold ray these guys. Lol, get shat on, bruh. Oh no! 10 damage with the magic arrow. Oh wow, okay. They survived. Dang it. So yeah, the barbarian hero, okay, orange is down. Barbarian's hero's strong point is their attack for their heroes. They're not really well known for their magic casting abilities. Honestly, I'm probably not going to get that this game just because it's quite expensive. I could get a bridge, but I don't really think it's going to be highly necessary. Oi, oi, oi. Coming and taking some stuff, man. Taking names. Let's go get these gold mines, it's going to be far more necessary. Lord Kilburn, the Knight! Okay, we're not going to be able to get that. The music in this game is just so glorious. Never ceases to amaze me. Alright. Where does Homie go? You want a battle, son? I'll give you something to fight about. Bet you he'll come back round me. Oh no, he didn't do that. That's what I thought he'd do. Okay, we're gonna save our magic. Probably don't really need to use it, truth be told. I'm actually a super big fan of the animation and like the artwork in this game. That's very cool. Oh my life. like we lost a few centaurs in this, but honestly, kind of just want to save my magic points for some future fights, which might be a bit harder. Like against that guy, for instance. I don't know whether I really want to try and attack him at this point. Probably attack me. Let's get this guy. He just dispelled my magic. What a rude dude. Okay, at least we stopped his archers from shooting, so that's nice. So what's this guy's attack like? Let's have a look. 6. That's pretty strong for this stage of the game. We're gonna lose some head here. Honestly, not really too bothered by that fact at the moment. Get these guys in on the battle. Goodbye. Not a particularly well fought battle, but we got rid of them, that's the main thing. That is some good wine, okay? Right, I'm just gonna get more, to get that other gold mine, because that's probably pretty important at this stage. Okay, these guys are probably pretty much ready to go down at this point. No? Okay. Probably not. It's alright. We'll get rid of them eventually. I reckon that hero's about to get attacked. No, he's not. Okay, might be worth using some magic here. They're just going to target the birds, as I said. That's really the strat that these guys have, is just they target flying units first, and then, sorry, not flying, ranged units first, and then flying units second. That's how the AI plays the game. You can really milk that and take advantage of that if you're smart as well. Okay. What's the story? We can almost get dragons, really. Best not be coming from my... I like the fact that guy's coming from my shit. Sweet, green tower. So these guys are pretty eh. Green dragons aren't really that amazing. Now this castle is super expensive because most top level units only have 2 upgrades to get. The warlocks have 3, which is like nuts. It's so expensive. Does this guy have Dispel? What do we reckon? I'm gonna go with I hope not. Yeah, he probably does, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Lovely. So that takes him out of the fight for a period of time, which is exactly what we want. So the thing is, we don't want to have to fight them unless we have to, you know? There, destroy half the enemy troops. That's real good if you're fighting like top level units. It's so busted. Oi, oi, oi. That's painful. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. Alright. See whether we can just get right in there. Do some damage. Yes, we can end this battle and get his artifacts. Which is exactly what we want, thank you. Red Tower. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to stick with green dragons for now. Now, like, when I said they're crap, they're not really, actually. They're really pretty damn strong. Even, like, considering they're not upgraded. They're better than a lot of factions' upgraded units. The only thing that really sucks about them is their speed. Okay. Yeah, so Red Tower's not going to be a thing for now. So we got 3 green dragons. Let's go take him for a spin, eh? Let's go get this guy. Oh, he's coming up that way, is he? Tricky guy. Still gonna die, bro. Now, it doesn't say this, but dragons, they are immune to spells. Which is really good. If you get, like, say, for instance, Armageddon, which damages everything on the entire battle map. Apart from these guys, so really pretty ideal. So these guys are still doing a shit ton of damage given how few of them there actually are. Like, they've taken a lot of damage, to be honest. So that guy's down. Okay. You might be wondering why I'm a bit hesitant to take on ghosts. So ghosts, basically for every unit they kill, they get another unit. So for instance, if they kill, so they're really overpowered against like weak units. So if, like for instance, say you kill 100 peasants, there's now 100 ghosts. So yeah, they're pretty broken in that regard. Okay, it's definitely going to be helpful for getting some Minotaur Kings. Okay, just getting some cheeky little upgrades. See if we can get them to join us. No, they don't want to join us. That is a shame. Oh well, let's get some logistics. Mage Guild would be, another Mage Guild would be super helpful here, but honestly, at this point in time, I'm just literally just focused on trying to eliminate these guys as quickly as possible. That's the goal here. Actually, we may as well get that guy. Wipe that hero out. So, one of the most important things... Oh boy, I don't have 10 gems. One of the most important things in this game is just getting map control, like getting control of the resources. Because, you know, armies are expensive, right? So you kind of need to have lots of things to fund your army, right? So that's kind of the real aim for this game. We'll lose these guys. That's alright. Not really too bothered about that, to be honest. I think they're blinded. Lol. This spell power is so bad that it doesn't even last it lasts pretty much a round. That's pretty bad. Ow. It's just rude, you know? Should be purple wiped out, and I think... Wait, there's just yellow now to wipe out? We're gonna say, because this guy going up here again. You gotta be kidding me, man. So let's just get this castle. We'll go from there. Okay, that was pretty much a waste of spell points, because I could just do that the next turn to them. But you know, why not show off a bit of my power? Okay, that should be the end of purple's attack. I'm just gonna skip everything. Okay, it should be purple's demise. Yep, that's purple gone. Now we just pretty much got yellow left. Can we get more dragons yet? Not really. Can we get a red tower yet? We can get a pyramid though, which is a barbarian's top unit. Cyclopses. So just a comparison really, because like... Oh, so the barbarians are like one of the only factions other than the... barbarians and necromancers can't upgrade the top unit. So 80 points, 12 to 24 damage, 12 attack, 9 defense. 200 hit points, 25 to 50 damage, and 12 and 12. And these guys can be upgraded 2 more times. It's just insane, like, the level of difference between top level units in this game. I mean, to be honest with you, the Warlock's units are so expensive, so... Like, in an ordinary scenario, you'd be getting, the Barbarian's top level units a whole lot quicker than the, Warlocks. But, I mean, still, like, this guy's just so much better than... I have to say, as far as second tier, oh sorry, 5th tier? Yeah, 5th tier. So like second to best units go, War Trolls are like some of my favorites. They're pretty hectic, like they do, like in big numbers they're gonna do some significant damage. Especially when you combine that with the Barbarian's really effective attack skill. Give these guys a bit of a cure. That gives them all their hit points back, I think. Yeah, it's good. Sweet, that's that guy gone. It's pretty much yellow gone. I basically just need to go wipe out this other twat up here. He's wandering around with crap all. Just wait for the new week. We're gonna catch much on this hero anyway. So this was, again, like I'm just racing through these scenarios because they're super easy to start with. It does get progressively harder. Laters. I definitely think the evil campaign is a whole lot easier as well, to be honest. Ugh. And that's yellow gone. And that should be the campaign.
I have a decision to make. It has come to my attention that Roland has struck an alliance with the King of the Dwarves. I am certain you recognize the potential danger this alliance presents to our position. At the same time, I have received a plea for help from the Necromancers Guild. It seems that the Wizards Guild has moved against their ancient rivals, while they believe the royal forces to be otherwise occupied. The question I put to you, my general, is shall we shatter the Dwarven Alliance, or shall we rescue the Necromancers Guild?
Oh, so I get to choose what I want to do this time. To be honest with you, I'm kind of like... I feel like I definitely want to help the Necromancers because I don't know what the reward is because I can't remember, but Necromancers are sick. Well, let's go for Mass Curse. Okay, so this time round I start off with no castle. So I need to capture one pretty quick. Smart. There's one down there. Let's go get that straight away. That'll be ideal. Do I wish to pursue and engage them? Well, you know what? Why not? Ooh yeah, Mass Curse. So it basically means that they do as little damage as possible. So obviously, when you look at the stats of the creatures, there's like a range for so 1 to 2. So it means that I think Curse. Hang on, let's have a look. It means that I can't look up it again. It's really annoying this game, to be honest, at times. So I think that means they only do 1 damage. Yeah, there you go, 5 damage. They can't do, so there's 5 of them. They're going to do 1 damage each. They can't do any more than that, essentially. Oh, well they did 6 damage there. I don't understand how that works then. Maybe that's... okay, so maybe it takes into account the defense skill of the creature as well. I'm not actually entirely sure how it works. But it basically means that they do less damage. Let's have a look at the actual spellbook. Inflict minimum damage. There you go. Maybe the spell ran out. Lots of rogues, I don't really want to chase them again. That'll increase my morale, so it's worthwhile, especially if I want to have a whole lot of different troops. Alright, let's capture this castle. And now this is where flying units really come in handy, because I can just fly my ass in there. By you. Okay, cool, you attack them. It's not really going to help your cause. Lovely. Lost hardly any men. Now we have another castle. So we get a statue. Let's start exploring the area. Let's get a hero. We can send him further on. Scout ahead. Oh, of course they want to attack me. Why am I not surprised? Not sure why they wanted to attack me there, they had no chance of winning. Seems a little unusual. Sometimes things in this game do— ah, no! I need to attack those, really? That's annoying. Some halflings there. Some day 5. Oh no, lots of archers. Okay, so what we'll do here, we can mass curse everyone. It'll help us minimize any losses we may have. Which I don't think will be that many anyway. No losses, lovely. That's kind of what we're going for. Alright, that Mercury is going to be very important. As being part of the Wizard Castle. Let's see what's down here. More stuff to fight, okay. What's the day today? Day 6. Sweet, we can get an ivory tower. These guys are badass. Really vulnerable, but if you can protect them, they do a heck of a lot of damage. Right. More archers. Can't mass curse them this time, don't have the spell. Let's do it. Alright, so we lost one centaur. Not really big losses, we can tolerate that. Okay, we'll grab that. Buy a well today. And it's a nude week this week, so we've got some good armies to get. Go a bit further down here, have an explore, see what we can find. Get some more treasure. That's another morale increasing artifact. Now this is the wizard's unique dwelling or building here. So this increases the number of spells in the guild by 1 for each level of the guild. So that's actually really helpful, particularly because so for 5th level spells, for instance, you only get one of those. So if you get 2 5th level spells, that's super useful, particularly late stage of the game. Get 2,000 gold there. Yes, I wouldn't mind having them, that's very helpful. We'll grab some ore, grab some more treasure, and we'll make our way back to the castle to buy our new dwellings. Now we really need a gem mine, so that's something that we need if we're wanting to get our top level unit. Is that a pouch of crystal? I think that is there. We'll just go, what we'll probably do is have a scout that direction with this hero once he comes back to get himself an army. In the meantime, at least we can afford all of our units very easily. Lots of orcs. Yes, I want orcs in my army, thank you. Got some sulfur, got some experience, got more mercury. It's going quite well so far. We're getting off to a nice start here. Probably going to start buying another hero, or looking at buying another hero fairly soon. It's quite a large map. It's nice to get a good amount of scouting. I mean, a lot of people will allocate like one hero just to gather certain resources every week. Ballistics is more helpful than luck, I think. In my opinion. Okay, we can get 6 of these homies. 6 rocks. Okay, that's enough to start exploring at least. There's the scallywags up there. Where we go? What's this garden got? 5 gems. Pack of vampire lords. Not really something I want to mess with right now. Oh, there's a gems mine right there. Yeesh, alright. Let's go get these. This is gonna be a hard battle. I hate fighting these guys, they're so annoying, they're so resistant and got such high defense. This will bugger them though, because they're really slow units, so slowing them down even more is definitely helpful to the cause. I probably should have shot those ones, should have shot some ones that I haven't slowed. I can't believe that only does 64 damage. What is the damage on these? Go 2 to 3, 1 to 2, and I got 70, okay. I might have just got unlucky. Okay, we lost one gargoyle. It's a little frustrating. So, pathfinding's probably more useful. I'm not sure what the terrain's gonna be like, but honestly, I'm gonna get luck. I know they're both not necessarily helpful on this map, because I don't think we're gonna need pathfinding on this map. Doesn't look like we have any super rough terrain. Okay. Pretty easy. So these guys are like the antithesis of the Warlock Castle. Like they've got, the Wizard Castle has a whole lot of ranged units. So 3 ranged units and 1 flying unit, whereas the Warlock has like 1 ranged unit and 3 flying units. Yeah, so it's kind of funny how that works out. So I personally prefer, like, there's a lot of things I prefer about the Wizard Castle, but in all honesty, in my mind, there's no doubt that the Warlocks are a superior castle in this game. But I think I like the art style, and I kind of like the thought of the units of the Wizard Castle more. Like I love Titans, for instance, but Black Dragons in a one-on-one fight with Titans would wreck Titans. It's not even a contest. Whoa. Whoa. Stabbing. My cat is whinging at my feet again. Good old cats, eh? I don't really need the money right now, so we're gonna... Oh, diplomacy is more helpful. Though, honestly, we don't really need either of those abilities right now. We need crystal as well. Frustrating times. Do we have crystal mines near? Ah, yeah, it's down there. Right. We can go take this Wizard Castle out. Yes, I know you really want cuddles. Okay. There's another crystal mine, would you look at that? Doesn't rain, it pours. Okay, lots of gargoyles. Can we get them to join us? Yes, we can. Well, that's super helpful. Can we get these guys to join us? No, we can't. Well, that's unfortunate. Kind of hoping they would be open to that prospect. You're discovering the pitfalls of greed in this game. Like, surely I can get another lot of gargoyles already, but sadly, I can't. Would be nice. Dreams are free. On the flip side, it'll provide some experience. Now, warlocks can get do get a chance to get necromancy too, but honestly, having skeletons as your army is warlock. I don't know. I'm never a fan of it. Although we do have leadership, which could negate some of those potential struggles. Alright, we're pretty much almost at the end. In fact, I think we are pretty much at the end of our episode for today. So, thank you very much for watching, although maybe we should just do the end of this battle. Let's just figure this battle. I think there's a limit on... Oh, I should have used those blocks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a limit on YouTube for how long to run videos can go, so gotta kind of do it in chunks. Alright, that is the end of that battle. And on that note, I bid everyone farewell for this video. It's been fun. I'm going to be posting these videos fairly regularly. Not every day, but I'm going to try and do my best to record fairly regularly. So we'll see you for the next episode. We're up to episode 3 in the Evil campaign on Heroes of Might and Magic 2. See you for now, everyone. Ciao.